The time of man is past. The human race, nearly obliterated in a war that consumed every continent, struggles to remain alive. Animal intelligence has blossomed to fill the void left by man. With the human race left in shambles, Terra struggles to become more than her father's daughter. As a promising young airship captain, she is determined to make a name for herself. But instead of finding glory, she stumbles across an ancient secret, an evil so dark it couldn't be completely killed, and now threatens to plague the earth and destroy mankind. Humanity's enemy tries to again drag the world into chaos. Will Terra prove strong enough to defeat this ancient terror before it's too late?
My name is Judd Richardson, and I am a storyteller of sorts, with aspirations to become an author. The famous author, Edgar Rice Burroughs, was reading a book, and one day he decided, hey, I can write trash just as bad. And that's how he got started writing, and that's exactly how I started writing. I decided that I could do the same thing. I'm a father of 4, and I've been married for 7 years. I currently work as an AC technician. And so during the day, I go out and I work in the heat, and I come home, I'm a father for a little while, and then I jump into writing, and I've really learned to love this. I see that I just find happiness through it. And so one night, I decided that I was going to write my first book. And I decided that to create a character that to me was very lifelike, I used my daughter. Her name is Melanie. And so when I sat down, Melanie fell onto the page, and then this whole story poured out. And the story that I wrote is called The Scourge of the Boar King. The reason that I wrote this book was for my children and for even their children further on. I wanted to put my life experiences into a book. I'm almost 30 years old. I've had lots of experiences with my own troubles and trials. And so I want to be able to pass that message on to them in an entertaining way, so that when they would read this at an older age, that they would be able to see a little bit of their father and perhaps even miss some of the mistakes that I've made in life. I've written this book not only for them, but for a young adult audience. But as I have written it and sent it to friends, I have found that it is actually affecting a larger audience than just this young adult group. The main theme that I have aimed for in this book is mistakes. In the very beginning of the book, the character makes a mistake that affects everybody in the world. And so she's got to learn how to deal with this and eventually overcome this and become something greater than the mistake that she made. I know that you're going to enjoy this book because I did not write this book. The characters themselves fell onto the page, and they've created a story that is a roller coaster of emotions and fun. And I had the pleasure of being the witness to see this happen, and I've really enjoyed it, and I know that you will. And I appreciate any donation that you can offer. Down below, you'll see that my prologue is provided for free. I'm confident in myself and in the story that I want you to get a little taste of this. With a donation, you can also receive the first chapter. The wonderful thing about this Kickstarter, your donations are not going into writing my book. I have already accomplished this. Your donations are going into putting this book into your hands.